thought it would be fun for our end of the year to do kind of like a round table of everyone coming together saying their favorite moments, because there were a lot in 2022. So we're going to start with David. I'm going to give you the hot ball.
Hot ball.
It went to a hot ball.
All right, so my favorite part of the year was our big Walmart shopping. The Walmart shopping one's my favorite because I like Legos, and I go down the Lego aisle and I just grab every single Lego I find and I throw it in a cart. So that is my favorite for the year.
Who else had shopping for their favorite?
I love the
Throw the
shopping
ball.
trip. Love the shopping trip. Got to see a lot of different things that I didn't realize was there, and been able to grab puzzles and games and baby dolls and like military guys and all different kinds of stuff like that. Was really nice. I enjoyed that.
And then Alex?
I enjoyed being able to bring a youthful spirit and understanding more of what the youth wanted. So I was able to understand the anime toys sitting there, or like...
So you're calling us old?
No. But I understood like what Avatar: The Last Airbender was, or My Hero Academia. And so I grabbed those toys that others may not have thought to grab.
Okay. So pick someone to throw it at then.
My favorite goes along with Nikki's favorite, which is the guy in the middle, Stitch. When he arrived, that was the best day. It's Stitch.
It's
Great.
He's a stuffed animal. So I have to say, the first one, we got it for free, and we got it as a trial. That's why he's floating around our building still. He comes in a small box that is smaller than his head, to give you some perspective. And he's vacuum packed. So when you cut the bag, you just see this big eye pop out, and it grows into this thing. And Nikki, what did you guys do with that when we got the next one?
So when we first sent it out to Akron Children's, it was around Halloween, so we put warning stickers all over it that it was going to explode. And of course, Stitch is 626, so that had to be on there too. But we don't get a lot of experience of seeing where the toys go. We just do it out of our heart. So I actually got the experience of seeing one of the kids actually open one of the Stitches during Christmas, and it was pretty amazing. And she's going to tell you more about that now.
Yeah, so we, because of the laws and privacy and stuff, we don't typically get invited in to see hospitalized kids open up their things that we donate to them. And with the media article that came out for Akron Children's, they invited us up to watch a little boy open that. And he was there with his mom, and just watching them open and how much you could tell it brightened their day. And then the nurses were outside like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for this to open. Like, what is in that? They were as giggly as the parent was. And it was just so cool to watch. Taylor went with me, and I just have to say, my heart has been full for probably the next millennium, just seeing that one experience. Taylor, what's your favorite moment this year?
Yeah, so my favorite moment this year was when we got the opportunity to collab with an organization called Ripple Effects, and they invited us into one of their camps to bring our service project to their students. So it was really cool. We had like 50 to 70, I'd say.
I think it was 80.
Around 80. We had around 80 middle schoolers in a gymnasium, and they all took time out of their weekend at camp where they're usually eating junk food, running around playing basketball, swinging, trying to jump in the lake even though it's 32 degrees out. They took time out of their afternoon just to sit for 2 hours and build blankets for us and take that off of our hands and make these amazing just bundles of fun that we then got to send out to foster care. So that was cool to watch the kids just pause and give back for a little while. Lou?
Mine's boring. Mine is that I have been a bingo player. I've been with this organization since 2000 and longer. And the theme from Children's Hospital and from the other organizations that have actually realized that how good we do And they're seeing that now, and to see that they know we are a factor in these kids' lives, and that's what it is for me.
So just the growth and having more organizations reaching out to us from this year we expanded into fire departments who will send out bags, tiny stuffed animals that they can put on an ambulance EMT cruiser so that when they get a scared kid being transported to the hospital, they can give them something that'll kind of ease that anxiety and fear. And I know I personally was transported through the hospital once, at least, when I was a kid. And I remember telling the EMT driver to shut off the siren because it was really, really loud. And I was scared. So just thinking about that kid that gets that, I hope it changes their day. You know, and then we do a lot of foster care. We picked up some foster care organizations and a lot of hospitals. And it's been, I would agree with you, it's been amazing seeing the growth this past year that was made possible through a state licensed game like bingo. So it's pretty incredible.
It's the recognition that came from two organizations featured as Lancaster Bingo featured our, they're a multi-state organization, featured our game. And Children's Hospital featured us because of the work we do for them, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Does anyone else have any other moments that you are thinking of?
The front page of the repository.
Yes.
That was cool.
That was amazing. The senior blanket build. We had a senior that had worked with us through River Tree Jackson. A couple years prior, she reached out to us when she became a senior in high school and said she wanted to do her senior service project with us. So she did all the fundraising through her school and organized everything for one of our blanket builds. And it was really cool to walk beside her and see her develop and grow in that that space, and then to see her succeed and be able to make, I believe it was 33 bundles that then went out to Project Care and Pathway. It was just incredible to see. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this little brief glimpse into us as an organization and us as a team. We are all very much involved and invested in everything that this organization does. And
How do you spell fun, guys?
Bingo!
B-I-N-G-O!
You know what? That is terrible.